we have put together the agency's prefabs. It wasn't easy. First I'm going to come over here because I plan on setting up some game modes. So I set up some, how would I put it, loadouts. So we've got Midas's over here with his drum gun inside of it. We've got Brutus with his minigun, Meowscles with his Piao Piao gun, which is just an assault rifle. I know it doesn't show them because this doesn't allow that. Sky with the Sky grapple gun. Tientina with boom bow, and of course with all their weapons, whatever they are. Again, I'm just gonna start this off. First, I have to give myself my drum gun to make it feel more natural for me. There we go. So of course we start off at the entrance. I have people starting to put props around because the agency itself does not come with them. That looks odd. Hold on a minute. I don't know what that's about. That's better. So yes, it starts off with those materials, not the bench. Those are just added there. Flag, you know, the usual. Statue, which is oddly enough a little, I guess. There are no flames inside of those cauldrons. The entrance does come with all this except for the vending machine, front desk and everything. Oh, by the way, if you fall through here, you actually fall. Pardon me, I went a little too hard. We'll start off on this side. So we begin in Midas's lower office. I love this place. Memories. Especially that that's a picture of the agency, even though it's probably outside where the IO exists. His washroom. I always liked men who had private washrooms. Most of these rooms are empty. You can make them whatever you want. I assure you this will be a meeting room. Yes. The agency was always better than the authority. Authority was just easier to build though. So me, I'm trying to make it look like how it looks in that painting. You know, the real world. I added some speakers as well. Since I heard Epic Games bought a mall, I'm hoping they turn it into a real-life agency. Because it's a beautiful building. Very nice, very well detailed. One of my favourite POIs in general. I just hope they start adding NPCs, that would be nice. Second floor. I always wondered what that room is. Is that like an office or something? I can only assume these are offices. But there's always a very lovely facility. I like the ambience. For a little longer, possibly rebuilt it. Just a bunch of offices. Literally just a bunch of offices. It makes sense though. Don't know why I'm lagging. There's not even anything much here except for the 93,000 materials I've put in. I'll finish on this side first. the best way to enjoy this is if you put, meaning if you ever decide to get the agency, the best way to enjoy it is to put in all audio to your headphones. Makes it sound very realistic. Now let's start looking at this side. Everyone should remember this, especially when Midas is involved. Midas's second office, a lot calmer, pretty nice there. I like the view. I had to put some other things outside just to give it a view. I'll look at those later. This room that I still don't fully recall. I think I already showed the lower floors, so just go out. I've shown the front. I guess I'll show over here. I apologise, I'm a little under the weather. There's the front, the helipad. Down here. I keep forgetting what that place is called. I sort of elongated it to make it look like it's on a mountain or whatever. Still a lovely facility. I cannot stress how much I'm complimenting it. It's worth it. The time, the aggravation. So yes, elongated. That little piece of grass is to make sure no one falls down. So I have turned these two places from weeping woods into my own, I guess, lodge, relaxation place for the henchmen and people to go on break. I removed the bear statues and put Midas statues from the yacht. Okay, let me see if I can get a view of them. This needs to become a skin. It really does. Both his eyes functional, yes. I gave the opportunity to add an extra seat. A more filing cabinets. Made it look like someone's moving in. Other than that, it's mostly normal. Same building. I added more dining tables. I plan on adding some barbecues and things out here. I filled up this space because it comes empty. I emptied this room mostly because it was looking unprofessional. Over here there's minor changes. No, not this side. I'm trying to remember what changes I made. I got rid of the main area, took out the garbage, removed the vines there to make it look fancy, posh, if you now. Yes, I added a bunch of trees to give this place ambiance. It was creepy other than that. So, yeah, everyone remembers this place, you know. Season 2, Chapter 2, Season 2, I'm going to call this Midas's Lodge, or Midas's house, cabin. There we go. I cleaned this place up because the prefab had rooms taken over. I noticed that these haven't noticed that. I did my best to try and put these back with, you know, controller. I made it look more futuristic. Added the meeting table. I like the table. added some logos in here. And yes, I cleaned up the walls. I said, oh, and the floors, because that was broken and it was a disco. I did this, so if the person goes over here, they're safe, they won't die. If they go over here, I will shoot them through the wall. This, you know, because there's a hole and such. Other than that, it has a nice, very nice porch. Then we go over to the yacht. We have a little entrance, which my friend, of course, it empties. I guess it's an odd location though. 320 cat-ups, or cat-naps. And then there's, you know, everyone knows the beauty that is the yacht. I added those just for the heck of it. I plan on changing a few things. Example, in Marcus's room, I plan on adding some chests or something with golden weapons. Oops. I'm also going to make a way for someone to get onto the agency without building or flying. Other than that, there's not much else to say. Just, you know, fond memories. We're still adding to it. And, I plan on turning it into an RP server, a prop hunt. It's gonna be, do what I say or die. It's gonna be a lot. The agency has some creepy ambience. Give for there to be henchmen here, it would be less creepy. Well, I'll just finish the tour in my office. Maybe yes, this office is calmer. Much calmer, actually. So, yes, that's about everything you need to know. There's always a bit of Well, that's about everything you need to know. If you ever wish to get it, go ahead. This is Midas, signing